I would like you to write down, define these three historiographies in relation to the Cuban Missile Crisis. We did some work on this last week. We give you 2 minutes to do that. Off you go. Yeah. What did you say about JFK? Was he a good president, a bad president? Did he act well? Yeah, just in general, for 3 terms. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, need some exercise.
Anywhere?
Anywhere on the board, where you feel free. So we've got JFK made a good decision. It was USSR's fault. Saying that it was the fault of the USSR. Khrushchev was to blame. Fantastic. Good. So, traditional viewpoint. The Soviets, not so good. JFK, the USA, fantastic. They made a really good effort to avert war and keep peace. Good. Okay, so our learning objectives today, guys. So, 2 simple learning objectives. To be able to make judgments backed up with evidence and explanation. So you're going to make judgments of something today and explain why you made that judgment. The second thing, to be able to recognise and link evidence to an academic school of thought, historiography. Okay? So you're going to be able to, hopefully, some of you make a link between what you read and perhaps one of these viewpoints behind it. Okay? That's our learning objectives today. Alright, guys. So, last lesson I asked you to do some homework for me. Alright? I asked you to put your opinion on a Google Drive document that we shared with the class. Okay? Let's just have a little quick look to make sure you've done that. So this is the document I shared with you on the board. Okay? I asked you all to write between 2 and 300 words. Okay, historiography, your own opinion, and as I can see, most of you have done that. Well done, fantastic. Okay, we're going to be doing some work with that today to connect our homework to this lesson. Alright, now what I would like you to do is, in your groups, okay, you're going to look at various viewpoints that I haven't created, that you've created from looking at the Cuban Missile Crisis. Okay, you can look at various viewpoints of your own opinions. Okay, you're going to try and analyse the information. Okay, and you're going to try and quantify it into traditional, revisionist, and post-revisionist viewpoints. Okay, like I said, the colours are for a reason. The red, the blue, and the green. They represent the 3 different schools of thought. Okay, what I'm likely to do is I'm going to share those documents in a second with you. Put 3 colours on your desks in your groups, and you're going to work through as a group to analyse each person. Okay, for example, here's Mr. Seymour's example to have an idea. So it says, overall, the USA, the rule led by JFK, was forced by an aggressive salami tactics adopted by the Soviet machine. What was this salami tactic? Anyone remember what that was? A piece of salami. What do you do with it?
Take it bit by bit.
Good, to take it bit by bit, like a salami on top of your pizza. Yeah, you're going to slice it off bit by bit, just like Stalin did, right? Just like the Soviet Union did. We've been quite aggressive in taking countries like a piece of salami. Okay, and despite Khrushchev's appeal for peace, it was the Politburo of the Soviet government and hardline Soviet generals that made the key decisions and thus heightening Cold War tension. Okay, somebody tell me why am I a traditionalist there? Florian?
Because you're blaming the USSR and the Soviet generals.
Good. Well, look at my argument. It's completely, the Soviets are aggressive, they're expanding, okay, they're using salami tactics, the generals, this is the culture of communism, okay, being very aggressive. Sorry for the picture, it's a bit cheesy, I know. So I'm a traditionalist, you know, those Soviets, it's all down to them, okay? But that's just one school of thought, isn't it? Yeah? You don't have to agree with me. Yeah? You can say, well, actually, I'm a bit of both, and I'm a post-revisionist, okay? So we're all historians in this room, okay? We can all come up with our own historiography, which we've done. Okay, guys, right. So, what I'd like to do, I managed to print out your homework, alright? Don't worry, there's a couple of spelling mistakes in there. Don't worry at all, as long as the thinking is correct. So, using the 3 colours, I would like you in your groups to determine every school of thought in this room. We all have an opinion. Using the colours to highlight text, yeah, to help you, let's determine which historiography we all represent. I'm going to give you 15 minutes to do this task, okay?
On the 28th of October, however, he and Jeff were able to find a peaceful solution for the war.
Okay, what opinion?
Why is that post-revisionist? Just
Because it's not blaming both sides directly, it's saying it was an extra.
good. So you can see there's a clear balance between the revisionist and traditional way of thinking. They're saying that the military generals obviously, had a role to play with the United States and the USSR. So there's no one blame, there's equal blame. Okay, good. So what you can do here, guys, because there's quite a few, different viewpoints, you can share them around, and you can all have a little look at it. What you're doing is coloring. Or you can read it out, whatever way works for you.
We have to analyze yours as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. We need to find out who you are. Okay. If they're just giving a story, you'll see this one in particular that it does end up like looking at the overall conclusion. It does side with a particular story. Okay. So yeah, it is quite long-winded some of them, but it does lean towards certain things, certain sides. Oh, the United States are amazing, blah blah blah. That kind of thing. It was all Kennedy. He was such a great leader. Yeah. Okay, they start to lean into certain viewpoints. There is a lot of facts, there is a lot of evidence, but it's good that you project an evidence as well, okay? Because you have to remember P-Berg, point, evidence, explanation. So some of them are a little bit long-winded, but they do arrive. Yeah, the last paragraph is quite decisive on that one.
Yeah, it doesn't really have to.
It's like a monologue.
It's like, it's he's trying to be post-revisionist. America was the biggest power community and supporting the international concept.
Yeah, you can close this one.
Red with Theo, Luca, and Virgi.
By using the traffic light system, alright, we'll be able to work out where we are in terms of our learning historiography. I'm going to count to 3, and after 3 I would like you to hold up a colour in conjunction with the traffic light system in terms of where you're at in learning historiography. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. You've changed your mind?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much guys, brilliant, thank you. Round of applause, well done. Woo!